If you're not using silent tracks in your playlist, you've got to give it a try. The most frequently asked question I've gotten this year is, what are all the silent tracks in your playlists for? If you've ever looked at my playlists, I have probably 9 or 10 minutes of silence built in throughout my class. The purpose of these silent tracks is so important, and it's twofold. They sort of serve as mile markers for me. When I have those silent tracks built in, that's my signal of knowing here's about where I want to be at this portion of the class. So I know, do we need to repeat this flow one more time? Do I need to scale back? This silent track is telling me there's a mile marker for where we're at in this class. The second purpose of these silent tracks is that they allow me to control the pace of the class, not the playlist to control the pace of the class. Sometimes I'll hit these silent tracks and I'll pause them to create more silence if my students need more space for rest or ease, or maybe they need to refocus on the breath instead of letting the music overpower the experience. I'll also skip over these silent tracks. If the students are moving and flowing and I don't want to break that momentum, we'll skip over them and move right on to the next song. To sum up, silent tracks help me do two things. They help me gauge how we're moving through a class, and they help me control the pace of the class instead of the playlist controlling the pace of the class. It makes for a very weird Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year because all of my top tracks are silence, but it is a huge part of my teaching style and my teaching strategy.